channel. If you're new here, my name is Melina. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Amazon favorites. I've been an Amazon Prime member for several years now, and I've never had any issues with anything that I've ordered. If I told you everything that I've ordered and everything that I liked, we would be here for a really long time. So today I've narrowed it down to my top 8 Amazon purchases for you. The first thing that I'm going to share with you today is a household item that my family and I have absolutely fallen in love with, and that is the Glamorous Wash Laundry Detergent by Tyler Candle Company. This stuff is amazing. So I use it in the scent Diva. There are other scents. I've never tried them. I honestly don't know how any of them could smell any better than this one, but I have heard a lot of people talk about these, and I've heard people say that it's like addicting, and once they start using it, they just can't stop. The smell is so good. And so I started out purchasing like the little containers of it from our local retailer because honestly, it's very expensive. It is not the price of average laundry detergent, but I will say a little bit goes a long way. It doesn't take a lot. My mom actually got me this huge one for Christmas, which I was so excited about because it's going to last me a really long time. I wash like our clothes and our sheets and blankets and stuff like that in it. I do not wash Gaines' clothes in it. I still use Dreft for him because he has very sensitive skin. And I don't wash my husband's work clothes in it because he works outside and gets extremely dirty every day, and so he doesn't really care if his clothes smell very fragrant. So I just use like regular or cheap laundry detergent on his work clothes. But everything else I wash in this, and it smells so good. You will seriously have people stopping you asking what perfume you're wearing or why you smell so good, and you will not have anything on but your laundry detergent on your clothes. Like I said though, we do have someone who carries this locally at a retail store, but it is significantly cheaper on Amazon, so I highly recommend if you want to try some. I will link just the smaller container down below and you can give it a shot, but I promise you, you will be ordering the big one. The next thing that I'm going to share with you is something that my boys get use of every single day, and that is their iPad cases. We have been through so many really expensive cases with Mason's iPad, and they never hold up. They are so rough with these things. They drop them, they throw them, and the cases never hold up the way that they say they will. His last case cost $80 and it only lasted a couple of months, so I decided I wasn't wasting any more money on really expensive cases. These are super cheap on Amazon, and they are the best cases that we have ever had. My boys use these a lot when they are eating, so they tend to get a lot of food and like sticky fingerprints all over them. But I love these because they're almost made out of like a foam material, so they're really easy to wipe up, and they also have a stand at the bottom, which is super convenient. We love them, and I highly recommend to anyone who has some rough and rowdy kids that you need a really durable case. The next purchase that I have loved was actually recommended by Tanner Mann. I don't know if you know who she is or not, but I'm sure you do. I love following her on Instagram. She is so adorable, and I love her bubbly personality. But she talked about this Whoopie Cream by Farmhouse Fresh, and this stuff is amazing, y'all. So it literally smells just like cake icing. I mean, I promise you, it smells like you opened a tub of icing and smeared it all over your body. It is so good, and I know that may sound weird, but it's just the best stuff, and it's so moisturizing. So if you like smelling like a bakery, I definitely recommend this stuff because it is so good. The next item that I'm going to share with you that we continue to use on a daily basis is the newbie Silicone Bibs. These are so good. We've tried a lot of bibs, and these are definitely our favorite. They're silicone, so I love that you can keep them in the diaper bag, and whenever you get ready to go, you can just clean them up really quickly with a baby wipe, and you don't have to worry about sticking like a really soiled or gross bib in your diaper bag. I love it, but the best part about these is the scoop at the bottom. So it actually catches the food that they drop, and it really works. It's so funny. We get so tickled at Gaines because he'll eat everything that's on his plate, and then when he's finished or his food's gone, he'll go back in the little scoop and start eating out of it. It's hilarious, but these things are so good. They hold up really well, and I definitely recommend them to anyone who has a baby or a toddler. So I don't know if you follow Kaylin Cash here on YouTube or not, but if you don't, you definitely should. And if you do, you know that she has the most gorgeous pearly white teeth ever. So I wrote her and I'm like, girl, what do you use to whiten your teeth? Because they are amazing. And she recommended this product to me. It is the My Magic Mud tooth powder. I got the peppermint flavor, and it's actually really good. But you just take a little scoop of this, put it under your tongue, stick your toothbrush in it, and brush your teeth for 2 minutes and rinse. That's it. It's really good. I've noticed a big difference since using it, and I can't wait to continue getting results from it. The The next product that we use constantly in our house is our cutting board. I actually heard about this for the first time from Tiffany Beeston from Beauty and the Beestons. She's shown it several times in her videos, but I ordered it for my husband last year for Christmas and we use it all the time. We used to have a regular cutting board that you had to wash every single time you used it, but we love this one because it has several different mats. So you place the mat on top of your cutting board, use it, and then when you're done, it's so much easier to clean up because all you have to do is pick up the mats and wash those. I still wipe down the board, but you don't have to really wash it the way that you have to regular ones, so it's so much easier to clean up. So if you are not a mom or you don't have a child that loves blankets, you may not understand my excitement for this next product, but I was so happy to find these little Muzzy Square blankets. So my little guy had a cleft lip repair at 3.5 months old, and we had to take away his passy. He couldn't have it anymore. And he developed a love for his blanket after we took his passy away. He loves to get in the corner and kind of like rub his lip and mouth. And the love for his blanket turned into an obsession, and we have to have them at all times now. We take it everywhere we go. He has to have it to go to sleep. And if you have a blanket baby, you know the struggle to keep those darn things clean. He's constantly dragging it across the floor and it gets so filthy and covered in germs, and I could not take it anymore. So I was literally about to cut up his blankets into squares with scissors, and I thought there has to be some kind of little mini blankets. And of course, Amazon did not fail me. They're just really great. They're really easy to keep clean, and I will definitely be ordering more very soon. Last but definitely not least, I want to share with you my O-Cedar Spin Mop. I love this thing. I have tried regular mops, Swiffer wet jets, you name it, we've had it. Nothing works as good as this. I love that you can choose what cleaner you want. I buy a new mop replacement for it about once a month, so it's like brand new. And I love that you can wring it out without having to use your hands. That always grosses me out so bad with a regular mop. It's really great. It does a wonderful job, and I highly recommend it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed my top Amazon picks and found some new things to try out for yourself. Leave me a comment below letting me know your favorite Amazon finds so that I can try out some new things as well. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Whenever I'm with you, I am alright. There's something about the way you make me feel inside. I'm counting down the days till we fly away, heading to the sun, only you and me.